BFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling podcast. And here's your host, Dustin Starr, featuring special guest,
BFree CBD,
founder of BFree CBD, Daryl Bird. Here we go!
Body aches gone, leg pain gone, back pain gone, relaxation on.
And welcome back to episode 6 of the all-new Championship Wrestling podcast, presented by BFree CBD. Check them out at BFreeCBD.com and save 20% every day on CBD. Thanks for joining us. I am your host, Dustin Starr. Hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening. Leave us a 5-star review. Join the conversation by following us at CW30 Wrestling. And of course, I'm at Dustin Starr on all forms of social media. And throw a follow to our pals over at BFree CBD. That's at the letter B, Free CBD. I say this every single week, but we have a lot of new listeners. We want you to know that we appreciate you. And remember, you can either listen to this podcast on your favorite podcast provider, or you can watch with exclusive footage, clips, and highlights on our official YouTube channel. And again, that's at CW30 Wrestling. And whether you watch or you just listen, we're always glad that you joined us. We have a lot to talk about this week, especially after the shocking ending to this week's Championship Wrestling main event. It was an open challenge match for the United TV Championship. We're going to talk about that and everything Memphis. Plus, we're going to take a look at what's ahead. Daryl Bird with BFree CBD is back with us again this week. And we have another fun mailbag from my Instagram story at Dustin Starr. All that and so much more. Oh yeah!
Our birthday bash is coming up, and you're invited. Catch the stars of Championship Wrestling, NWA, and AEW, along with the legends of Memphis Wrestling, live at AutoZone Park, Saturday, April 25th. Tickets are on sale now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. The Championship Wrestling Rewind is brought to you by BFree CBD.
Since last Monday, a lot has happened, so let's rewind just a little bit, starting with local Memphis Live, where myself and Maria, we guest hosted for Amy Spiropoulos, who was out with the flu for several days last week. We hope she's feeling much better for this coming week. But let's rewind back to when we interviewed the one and only Robin Williams. Yes, that Robin Williams. Take a listen.
It's a show you have to see. It will have you laughing like it's had us laughing all morning long. And here to give you an idea of what to expect is the leading role. It's Robin Williams from the Robin Williams Experience.
Thank you. Well, right now I'm doing Tanya Harding. You remember Tanya, who put the limp in the Olympics?
Oh, yep, I remember that very clearly.
I think that's probably a bad joke.
So well, it's bad unless you have 300 and people. Whoa, I've had a little costume failure. There it is. How you doing?
Wardrobe
Janet Jackson in the Super Bowl.
malfunction.
What are we
here.
doing here now?
Oh, I thought we couldn't do that sort of thing. Wrestling with my suspenders.
Speaking of
Yours is coming up right now.
Speaking of wrestling, we were talking about Andy Kaufman earlier.
Yes,
Do you
we
do
were.
an Andy
Need a
Kaufman
tangle?
impression?
I don't want to now because it's a different thing. I don't know. Thank you very much.
We have never laughed so hard or so much on live television in our entire lives. The Robin Williams Experience was awesome. And then, also, last week, we went viral. Well, Grizz went viral, and I was just there to get the rub. So Grizz spoofed the NFL Super Bowl halftime performance of Shakira and J-Lo, and it made number 1 on ESPN SportsCenter, not top 10. How crazy is that? We talked all about it on Grind City Wrestling.
We did have the Super Bowl on Sunday. It was an awesome game, a freaking great halftime performance, and then it was followed up on Monday night at FedEx Forum, where Grizz, like only he can do, went viral dancing like Shakira. Those hips don't lie, brother.
I helped him make that outfit.
Did you?
You know, shout out to our game ops.
We went
interns.
viral. I got the rub.
Shout out to our game ops interns though, Val and Addie. I went and I said, hey, listen, Grizz needs this.
And they're
right?
like, what?
And I said, he's got no artistic ability. I've got no artistic ability. I'm going to give you, here's just some fabric. Make an outfit.
Awesome.
And they did it. And you know what? And it went viral.
Be sure to listen every Thursday at grindcitymedia.com/podcasts. And finally, let's rewind back to Saturday's Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. This week is what we're all about. You never ever know what to expect on the fastest hour in pro wrestling, starting with the PP3. Nico Marquez gave our PP3 tournament competitors the day off to ensure they're 100% healthy for the semifinals. So I like that. We'll go through the bracket here in just a moment, but don't worry, without PP3 matches, we still had 2 champions in action, starting with the monstrous Heritage Champion, Watts. Not only did he make short work of his opponent, but he sent a message to the PP3 competitors.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Then, it was tag team action, where the Wolf Zaddies continued their winning streak in dominant fashion over the Millennials. This one wasn't even close. Wolf Zaddies are on a 3-match win streak. And you know what that means. The Soul Burners, your United Tag Team Champions, better look out. And speaking of tag team action, Levi Shapiro was on the mic for the first time since brutally attacking his tag team partner Buddy Royal. And here's what he had to say.
I'm going to do something you've never seen before. And that's not just because I'm going to make my name in history. It's because I'm timeless.
It'll be interesting to see which side Howdy Price takes, if he takes either side, and that story's going to develop in the coming weeks. Then, just before our main event, we had a special guest in studio, AEW star and Memphis local, by way of Olive Branch, Mississippi, Marko Stunt. Let's listen in.
Hey Memphis wrestling fans, Easy Flea Tattoos over at Pure 13 is bringing me into AutoZone Park on Saturday, April 25th to do 2 things. Number 1, hang out with you, the fans, during the VIP meet and greet. And then number 2, I'm going to kick some butt. Don't wait. Buy your tickets now over at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
It's main event time, and we've seen this in the past, and it didn't turn out too well for Royce Isaacs and Jamie Iovine. They issued an open challenge to anyone in the locker room for the United TV Championship, and we all remember what happened to Adrian Quest. He won the title, and then found out the match wasn't sanctioned, thus being stripped of the championship immediately after winning it. But this time, it was sanctioned.
Here's the cover! New official! Ah! Joseph has just won the championship!
Dude, here is your winner and new United Television Champion,
Do you believe in miracles?
Indeed!
Unbelievable! It's official! Making history! Dan Joseph is the champion! Making us proud! Dan Joseph did it!
That scream of excitement from Stu Stone will live forever as Dan Joseph pulls off the huge upset and wins the United TV Championship. And not to bury the lead, but the excitement, it didn't end there. Jamie Iovine and Royce Isaacs not only had words, but Royce shoved Jamie Iovine before just walking away. Very symbolic, just walked away. And I gotta think, what's next for the upper class? Or is there anything left of the upper class? Last but certainly not least, it was announced and made official that Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, and Houston Body will be live in Memphis, Tennessee on April 25th at AutoZone Park for our birthday bash. Meet them both in the VIP meet and greet. Remember, there's limited availability in the VIP room, so get your tickets now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Hi, I'm Daryl Bird, founder of BFree CBD. The reason I created BFree CBD was because my mother was in pain every single day. I helped her, and I can help you too. Save 20% right now at BFreeCBD.com. That's B, just the letter B, FREECBD.com. Be free.
The Championship Wrestling Lookout is brought to you by BFree CBD.
Here's what to look out for this week. Look out for another big announcement regarding our birthday bash. And folks, this is going to be the biggest wrestling event of the year in Memphis, Tennessee. Do not miss it. Follow along at CW30 Wrestling on social media to stay up to date, or simply go to ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Thursday, a brand new Grind City Wrestling podcast drops with myself, E-Rock, Eric McMahon, and Devin Walker, baby! Don't miss it. GrindCityMedia.com/podcast, or you can catch it on your favorite podcast provider. Valentine's Day is on Friday, so take your honey to see Tracy Lawrence live on the 13th at Crossroads Arena. Then it's Happy Valentine's Day to my Maria. And if you're looking for a gift, look no further than Platinum Jewelers. That is where I go. Then on Saturday, we'll celebrate Valentine's Day on Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. And here's the lineup that we know about. Wolf Zaddy's Latino Meat and Che Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito are going to try to make it 4 wins in a row. Wasted Youth wants a rematch, and they're going to get it. Good luck, boys. Then it's PP3 semifinals. Uptown Andy Brown squares off against the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. Who's going to punch their ticket to the finals? And don't worry, Ray Rosas will be at ringside with Andy Brown in that contest. Then, in the main event, Dan Joseph will defend his newly won United TV title against Levi Shapiro, who promised to make history. There's no celebratory vacation, no time off for Dan Joseph. He's set to defend his title just 1 week after capturing the championship. All that and more this week on Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. You could watch on CW30 Memphis in and around the Memphis area, or you can join us for the live chat on YouTube Premiere every Saturday at high noon.
It's time for this week's Mailbag. Mailbag.
Thanks, T-Bone. Every week, I answer your questions in the mailbag, and most of these came from my Instagram story at Dustin Starr. First question, what is your dream job? Man, I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough to be sitting here right now to tell you that this is my dream job. I get to host the very best wrestling program on television in Memphis alongside my lovely Maria. I own and operate my own wrestling company and television show alongside my lovely Maria and my partner Dave. Along with working with all my favorite sports teams right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Man, this is my dream job. Next question, Maria versus Heather Monroe. Who's winning? Well, come on, that's not really a fair fight because my Maria is a lover, not a fighter, so she would never step in the ring with Heather Monroe. But I will tell you, she can certainly take Houston body, that's for sure. Next question. Why do you do what you do? Well, I assume that you're asking why I do what I do for a living. I grew up always dreaming of becoming a professional wrestler, and man, I have gone far and above anything that I ever dreamed of with Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. So just growing up a fan, that's all I ever wanted to do, and I will tell anybody listening, never give up. Next question, what is the most painful thing ever to happen in the ring? Oh, wow, and I saw a tweet where Kevin Owens was talking about this, where hitting the edge of the ring is the most painful thing ever. And I know it's cliche now, but yeah, the edge of the ring is the absolute hardest part of the ring. But a couple of the most painful bumps that I've ever taken would have to be rock bottoms and choke slams, because the guy that's giving it is typically standing flat-footed and it absorbs all of the cushion that you might have. It's like plop. Oh my gosh, it's the worst bump ever. But one of the most painful things to ever happen inside the ring for me was on live television against Kid Cash. Kid Cash chopped me so hard that it made my ears ring. He chopped me so hard that he busted my chest open with one shot. He chopped me so hard on live Memphis television that it's like it hurts so bad you can't even sell it. So shout out to Kid Cash, man. He was laying it down back then. And I know he's still tough now, but that's probably the most painful thing that's ever happened in the ring is taking a Kid Cash chop. Woo! All right, next question. Who wins the PP3? You can see the brackets there. You've got Anthony Idol going head-to-head with Andy Brown, and you've got Jordan Clearwater versus Ray Rosas, and that is a match that we've been waiting to see for a long time. And you know I'd like to see nothing more than Ray Rosas get beat up by anybody, especially by myself or by Jordan Clearwater. Now, for those of you who have been following Championship Wrestling, know that Ray Rosas turned his back on Jordan Clearwater. He was his mentor, just turned his back on him. So my pick for this tournament is Jordan Clearwater. Not only will he beat Ray Rosas, but he'll defeat whoever he meets in the finals, whether it's Anthony Idol or Andy Brown. We're going to find out this Saturday on Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle. But I'm saying that Jordan Clearwater, the golden boy, he has the Midas touch, and he's going home with the PP3 Cup urn. Next question, last question. Were you born with perfect hair? Well, kinda. Well, I will tell you this. Whether I'm working out, whether I'm in the sauna, whether I'm at the beach, or whether I just get finished with a 30-minute match inside the squared circle, my hair typically stays the same. Oh yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Championship Wrestling Podcast presented by BFreeCBD.com.
Be sure to support our partners at BFreeCBD.com. They're offering 20% off every single day. And if you already take CBD, or if you've been thinking about trying it, certainly try BFree CBD. That's the letter B, Free CBD. Also, if you like them on Facebook, you'll have a chance to win free CBD. Can't beat that, can you? Thanks again for joining us. We'll catch you next week right here on the all-new Championship Wrestling Podcast presented by BFree CBD. This week, I'm going to leave you with a little more from SportsCenter Not Top 10. This video was sent to us by Grizzlies fan and, of course, our friend Cullen. Shout out to Cullen and his kids. They had a great time, as you can hear in the background. I'll leave you with that, and until next week, so long, everybody.